and we may change this. In fact, we almost certainly will change it. What I want to do is see how it works in our environment. So you guys are the guinea pigs.
And I think it's fairly safe to say that once Haddock gets back and gets involved with Redstone and command block trickery, we'll have a lot more slots.
So Stephen Jam is off to a start. So inside the chest, there's a fire bucket, a lava bucket, and there is a bucket of water. Sorry, no, an ice block. Sorry, an ice block, which is enough to get a cobble generator going. So there's things like, can you get an infinite water source going at some point? Can you get a cobble generator going? Can you get more trees? If you build out the island using cobble, for example, can you can you start getting animals to spawn on there? But this is like survival really condensed down, because there's really not a lot here. I think Stephen Jam might be out. Oh no, he's done it. He's got a cobblestone generator. I thought that might end up doing obsidian, and you make a mistake like that, and that's it. You're done. One thing everyone really does need to take care of is that you've got saplings out of these tree leaves. At least one more sapling, otherwise there is no more wood. Why don't you do that from up on top, looking down, Stephen? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay, valid point, valid point. It's not too bad, it's just a waste of time if you lose it, I guess. So Ayrton has gone for getting rid of as much dirt as possible to help build out the island. Goldie Rail has already got some more trees down. Oh, Ayrton's out. Ayrton's out. It's a shame. I was expecting more. I was expecting more. What we got going on over here? Oh, Goldie Rail's out as well. Goldie Rail's got an obsidian block as well. Stephen Jam, meanwhile, is busy starting to build out his island with cobble. Cameron Sober Twitch, glad you're enjoying. The other rule, by the way, is if you fall off, you'll have a safe landing in the water, but that's it. They're out. I'm not sure if that's not a recoverable situation, because you can never get the lava back. And you need the lava. Whitemead, I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Going with half blocks to save on resources by the looks of it there, Stephen. Clearly someone who's done this before. Never made a cobble generator. Yeah, to be honest, it's oh, and Stephen has played about 100 hours of it. Oh, okay. We've clearly got a hustler in our midst.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't go in, because I've never made the cobble generator. I've watched a video about 2 months ago when Jess first suggested this, and then I couldn't find the good video I watched tonight. All I could find
I
was
tell you
one
what,
where
given that Stephen Jam is a seasoned expert, I am prepared to give Big Boss Ayrton another shot.
well, and
I think
Goldie Row,
Stephen.
I think.
Sorry.
And Goldie Row, because I think he had the
Oh
same.
yeah. Sorry, yes, that's what I mean. Yeah. Let me just get the bits out again.
Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion from Stephen in the chat that you can't see. Just make a cobble generator for them.
Right, Big Boss Ayrton, you've got a. But you need to go and do some research on how to make a cobble generator. You've now got the bits you need, but you need to research how to make it. We just sort out.
Stephen Jam's just got a sapling because he was saying he didn't have one. He now has one, I think. I'm going to have a go at this on my own server.
What? Goldie Rail fell. Well, I'll teleport you back on Goldie Rail, given that.
Yeah, I mean, this is an experiment, just to see how well it works.
Yep. What goes wrong? Right. Right, you've got everything you need now as well, Goldie Rail. But please go and have a quick look on the web to find out how you make it.
That's an interesting comment from Stephen Jam. A tip: you can have your water off the edge so you can climb back up.
Yep. Actually, that's an interesting point with what Stephen Jam's done there, because you dig it down into a hole. If you dug another hole out the bottom, I think it would all still work, but then you'd get a water vator that you could climb back up to the island again.
Yeah, we need to handle trickery out here to pause the time of day.
Right. This needs an extra hole down in it to make it work. Let me. So that needs. And yeah, I know I'm cheating helping him with this, but. You want that sapling. Those saplings are like gold dust. I think if you put the water on this one, boom. What happened, BBA? Where's your water? Tried to swim in lava.
That probably means he's
dear,
going to spawn back at his base now. He's going to need to be teleported back again. So presumably one of the things I'm going to need to do soon is make a stone pickaxe.
Yeah, once you've got some cobble, you can get a stone pickaxe, which then makes getting the cobble even easier. You might want to switch to spectator mode so we're not disrupting them. So Goldie Rail is now on the way. The key with it is that you have the water fall down into a hole, and then the fire come into the side of it. Well, we've got a bit of cobble, and we've set fire to the tree. Probably should put that out. Oh dear. Stephen Jam, given that you're a seasoned expert at this, I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are on this implementation of it. I take no credit for it. It's not my game. I just borrowed the idea. And it was Jesse that originally proposed it. Oh, BBA's blown it again. Where did your chest go, BBA? interesting that the water has decided to stop moving there. Oh, there's your chest. Right, hang on a minute. Right, let me put the bits back in there, and then I'll make you one. All right then. Ayrton. Once you get the hang of making it, it's fine. Right. Just going to get rid of that. That's inconvenient. That one can go in there. It's this hole in the bottom, Ayrton, that's the important bit. That's what makes the whole thing work. So if I now go to there, pull these two out. If I put the water in there, switch back to survival mode. The water then flows into there. If I now put the lava in here, they'll then join up. So if you try harvesting that, just stand there and harvest it. Don't take out any of the dirt. That's where bad things happened. How's your health doing, Steve? So how would normally the food situation work then? Because I couldn't get that from just looking at the thing, how that was supposed to work any differently. Oh, right. In SkyBlock 2.1 that I downloaded, there isn't. There is only those two things in that first chest. So if I put a, what is it you want? And I've put a seed into your chest. And Goldie Rail, I've put a seed into your chest as well. It's the haddock on chat. The lesser spotted haddock. Yeah, Goldie Rail's doing all right for trees.
Right, I'm back now.
Oh no. You fell off it.
I can bring him back up if you need me to.
If you want resetting there to shout. Hey, Stephen Jam gets his tree. Let me see if I can change the tick rate with Wild Guard. Darkness Monster, thank you for the sub. Creepy, creepy, creepy. 8th month. Thank you very much, Darkness Monster. And also, just before the stream started, the Uncompletionist resubbed 2nd month. So thank you as well, Uncompletionist. Much appreciated.
And that sounds like me in work. I don't ever finish any of the tasks I'm given. Ooh, we have something growing slowly on Stephen Jam's plot.
I think Ayrton. Oh, you put Ayrton back up again. Okay, cool. Ayrton's busy.
See from Haddock's comment, he doesn't think changing the tick rate is a good idea.
The server-based tick rate, no, absolutely not. That would make the server lag go skyrocketing. But it was whether you could make some. If WorldGuard had a way of making the trees go faster in this section, which it doesn't look like it does. So never mind. You know, but your daughter noticed we were playing Minecraft. Yeah, my daughter. I played it because of my daughter, and then she stopped playing it. And it's just me playing it now, Sarita. So the adults are playing the kids' games while the kids are up there playing. I won't say playing adult games. That won't be right. But they'll be playing other games, shall we say? Oh, you apple. Stephen Jam, you got an apple there. Oh, where did that one go? Darkness Monster. This is SkyBlock. So the aim isn't necessarily to get to the other block; it's to get access to all of the area. Mob spawning should be on in this, but you're within the same area, so it won't spawn anywhere near. Oh no, well, maybe down the end there it might though. Maybe it's too light there for it to spawn. Don't know.
If you could get a skeleton to spawn and you could collect the bones afterwards, then you got bone meal.
I mean, there shouldn't be mob spawning turned off. This is out in the open countryside. This plot. I take it the goal is, Stephen Jam, you want mobs to be able to spawn. Yeah. Right. I've now forced it to mob spawning, so we'll see what happens. It's just in the zone that I've set up for this. Mob should spawn, it'll just be rarer. Yeah, that's a good point. Is 2 times width wide enough, Stephen? Tell you what, Goldie Rail's not far from the sandy island, and he's done it using wood, which is just staggering. In fact, Ayrton has done a load of building just using wood. Will they spawn on half slabs, though? Oh, okay. I didn't think they would spawn on a half slab at all. There will be a poll about what plays later. 84047.
There's apples and saplings dropping down at this end of Goldie Rail plot.
GG. Can you go over there and steal them? Mind you, with the torches you set up, then you won't get any mobs, will you? White meat, that's correct. I need to do some. Oh, hello, Goldie Rail's got a fire going on here. I either need to do some coding, to look at the passenger mode, or I need to do. Oh, hello. I think. Oh no, there's Goldie Rail. He's coming back. So the passenger mode thing that I'm actually going to be able to make available now. I need to do some coding to make it work. That's better. So we could do that, which is I can start to show you how it works. And then the other option is as car mechanic, train mechanic, either of those two, and Wreckfest. And I guess we'll do a vote for all four, and then the top two is what we'll do. I've got no idea about a build-off theme, John.
I'm working on it.
Oh, good. Okay. Goldie Rail's inched closer to the island. He's only a few blocks away now. Yeah, Beano bot. It's Lua script coding for my. Do you remember when I did that whole thing where I trolled everybody by pretending that I had to run off, and then really the thing was driving itself the whole time. As soon as you've got build off sorted, John, then let's get that kicked off. Because I know it sounds like Cameron is cool. His time's running out for his bedtime.
Okay, head over there now then.
Goldie Rail has made it to the Sand Island. Oh, Ayrton, that was brave. Got another major fire going on for a Goldie Rail's plot. Which of course is a problem given that the bridge that Goldie Rail uses is wooden.
That could be a problem.
It's caught as well. Goldie Rail, I would fix that if I were you. Your bridge is going up, mate. Jump in the water.
Did he set his plot on fire?
Right, are we ready to go on the build-off?
Yep.
In that case, Stephen, Ayrton, and Goldie Rail, if you want to get involved in the build-off, then teleport to the build-off area.